a Saturday working on the Frontier. We just have that main dash portion still left in the truck. We're going to start with the AC box and then try and disconnect the heater core from the firewall, and then kind of the dash frame is bolted on through the doors. We got some little access ports. We're going to pop those bolts out, disconnect the steering column, hang it from the roof or the ceiling or something, and then hopefully we can just take that whole unit and carefully pull it out of the truck with all of the air ducting still attached to it, and then we'll be about 98% of the way there. All right, let's get this started. Okay, so I think, yeah, we're gonna take the AC box here out first. I think that's the smart way to go about this. We have the technology. Where's the technology? All right, just a quick reminder, chat, I don't know what we're doing. Okay, we gotta see how this steering wheel's mounted up. I think steering wheel's gonna have to come off for this operation. So if you guys can see what I'm seeing, I can take this bottom rail out, which means this can come up over the steering column, right? The steering column can drop down below. Well, maybe not. Depends on how much articulation we have on this U-bolt up here for the steering wheel. Yeah, it just depends on, because the lower bar will come out of the way, so this will come up over it, but there's parts in here that are narrower than the steering wheel. So it comes down, that goes up, that might work. And then I think that's what we're gonna have to do, is we're gonna have to fucking ratchet strap that shit, like hook it up right here or something. There's only 2 bolts securing us to this little frame. And then, okay, we're back. We gotta get a toe strap. All right, we're back. We got our strap. We're just going to find something. Bang, boom. That's it right there. Yeah, because that ain't gonna work. I don't like that over there. We're just gonna loop this through like that, kind of snug. Do one of those, pull some of that back. We'll do another one for safekeeping. All right, now we got this extra crap. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just like throwing this up, tie it up, I guess. Keep that out of the way. Okay, so now when I undo these bolts, it's gonna hang on this. That's the idea. Oh, it's not 12. Fuck you. It is a 12. It's a deep 12. God damn it. My deep 12 is a 1/4 inch drive. Or, yeah. So, we're going to try this. Hold on. Bear with us. We're going to go get the 1/4 inch drive for the little impact here. And we're going to pop it in the impact and hope it fits under there. And if it does, easy. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. It's working the way we wanted it to. Let's go ahead and take that. Okay. Shit. We've created a problem. Darn. I can't look at that at the same time. Okay, it's just not clearing that, and I'm not sure if that's just like the end of our articulation there. I don't think that these are gonna come out. I'm pretty sure they fucking like tack welded or something into that. Okay, we got some kind of S-clip situation going on here. Okay, hold on, flathead. Okay, little bracket. Yep, that's what I suspected. Okay, all right, that took longer than I wanted it to. That's that bar that gets out of our way. Okay, it is connected somewhere else. There's one more bolt on right there. Let's get that 12 back over here. Actually, we're probably good using a shorty 12 now. And we got tools hiding underneath here. This guy. That's rude. We need the long 12 back. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we do have a lot more wiggle room here. Now this shit is hanging on here. So that's good. That is free all day. So I think we can actually look at popping these bolts out. So right here in the door, I don't think you guys can see me, there's little cutters that hide nuts that hold this little frame on here. And what I'm hoping we can do is unbolt those, grab this, whoosh. I gotta make sure all these wires are free. Probably gonna have to try and dismantle this at least. I don't actually know what all this crap is mounted to, if I'm being honest. I'm being completely honest. I'm a little lost here, guys. Let's go to the other side real quick. See, where we have a problem is like right here. This shit loops around the fucking wire harness. I think we're just gonna cut this sumbitch. Well, hold on. Okay, that problem's figured out because we can unplug that wire and loop it back out. So all that's free, and then that's that, and then booyah. Okay, one thing figured out. Careful when you're cutting these zip ties, you don't cut your fucking wires. It's best if you try and cut it at the top of the tie. If that's not an option, pull the wire away from the tie, create some separation and get in there. Yeah, there we go. And one last thing to unplug. I need something to poke it. Put a label on that one because that one's uber important. Shifter. Okay, we're just gonna feed that through there. Okay, those are free. Clear. We're making some, I feel like I know what I'm doing progress right now. Come on. This is how we bucket potty. Okay, that's not bolted onto anything. That's not connected to anything. No connections. No connection. Okay, let's go back to the other side. I think we're free and clear on the pass. Let's check that driver. Okay, everything disconnected from this frame on driver. It sure does appear that it is, except for maybe this crap, which I can't without breaking something. I don't know what it's hooked up to. Oh yeah, it's a screw that you can only get to from that side. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get those. We can try though, because they're gonna be in the way. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, Chief. You're just gonna fuck those up. Okay, so that goes back to the firewall. It's not just bolted in on the side. Or, no. Okay, that's our brake pedal mount. Is all this free? Ow, my head. Okay, I gotta cut a wire right there. To tie it. Okay, I have these little plugs down here that I have no idea how they work. And the hood latch needs to come undone. I have no idea how these little motherfuckers work. Okay, this is being really rude right now. We got stuck on some wires. We got them disconnected. Don't know what I did with the wire cutters. They're right there in front of my face. If it was a snake, I'd be dead. Getting tired of having to snap some of these clips, you know? Okay, found another one. This has got to be the most tedious part of this whole thing. And the worst part about it is I think I'm going to need to go get a hand anyway. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to take this out of here by myself. God, free fire. That's free. Son of a bitch. That ain't going to fucking work. Oh no, I lost it. Come on. Oh, why am I pulling on the fucking steering wheel, dude? God, some people's kids, man. Let's see if this helps. Yeah. You know, a friend of mine told me today, keep that butthole tight. I'll see you in a couple of days. At this point, it has to be free. I'm just spinning the end of it in there. We got that disconnected. I don't know what it is. Some computer shit. You know what, chat? We're going to take a small break, chat. Small break. Hopefully it's been recording this whole time. It sure is. That's a 50-minute video. Yeah, that whole box is coming with it.
Nope, not quite though. See, we are starting to attach here.
Okay.
Yep, see. It is starting.
Okay, I think you're hung up on something over there. Make sure that wire's free. The fuse box right there. Like something's bending.
Base, I feel like the only thing fucking holding me up is, for one, this right here.
Oh, what kind of dumbass unbolts the hood latch? But
I'm off the back, the bottom one.
of course, you're gonna make me climb all the way underneath it. Well, it's not secure anymore. Ow, stuck. Ow. Ooh. All right, that hurt it like a butt cheek on a stick. What?
There's a screw.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That you
You, I know. I was kind of thinking maybe just fucking go for it and see what happens, type of thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and lift. You're up high enough. We're probably bound up over here now. Yeah, we are. Okay, we need another person.
Another person. Where's your wife?
Fucking not here.
Something. There's.
Try pulling back again.
Right there.
Motherfucker Jones.
Yep.
It's either a 10 or a 12. 10? Get out of your hole. What happened to this poor little 10? Yeah, he should have one. The fuck? It's just the 10.
That's the most used one, dude.
It's alive.
There it is.
Oh, shit.
She's fucking free, dude. Okay, so this is where it's gonna get real tricky for us.
Yeah, starting with this fucker right here.
Full pickup, leave the steering wheel as it is, just pick up on the actual big fucking wheel.
I am all tangled up in the steering wheel. Can we go up with it?
It's not touching nothing. You're all free.
We're pivoting on something over here. It feels like.
Is it this?
No, it shouldn't be. I think it's the ignition switch. Yeah, it's the ignition switch. No. Can you bring yours in at all? Yeah. Let me get this.
Mine's fucking out, so I'm good over here. There it goes.
Okay. This is where it's a little tricky.
Damn.
Damn, son.
What happened to your fucking...
Thank you. Okay. Some decent progress made finally. I feel like I haven't made any real progress on this the last couple of times I've worked on it.
You got the fucking dash out, so that's huge.
Yeah, but then it was like, once I got the dash out, I was like, like, I didn't actually get anywhere. Okay, so then that just leaves this junk and fucking disconnect all the wires.
You want to pull this main harness out?
Yeah, I think it comes in over there.
Yeah, I've got a big fucking plug over here that can come off.
What do you mean? Oh, I see. I can't tell if it's coming in from over there, if it's coming in from over here. I think it is. I don't think this unloops itself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to grind these airbag supports off, like, you know, because that's where the tube's gonna have to run up in this.
Yep.
And then these come out, and I think I'm ready to buy fucking tube now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, all of this has to go.
Yeah, because I'm assuming you're not putting your airbags back in.
No airbags back in. That piece that we just took out isn't going back in.
Oh, okay.
Because the way it's going to go is you're going to have a bar that comes straight down the A-pillar here, somewhere, down. That'll go through the cab into the frame, come up, and go all the way back.
So, aren't you going to want to reuse some of that, though, just because a lot of it supports...
I'll have to have Chris look at it and see what he thinks.
Yeah.
No, it gets too narrow in the middle.
I think you're good, but you're going to lose these little guys.
Absolutely.
One over here and then two across the back. And then this whole upper plenum assembly comes off. And it leaves all of this.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to get Chris over here now that shit's out of the way. Yeah, I think that's what we'll finish today with removing this top piece then.
Yeah.
Can this come down off of here?
Thing too that runs behind.
This truck hates when you unplug things. Does not like it.
This real quick.
One of those like little sevens. Alright, I gotta climb up in there and put my booty in the camera. They are not sevens. I don't know if I get smaller than that.
I mean, if you don't have it, they're smaller.
How's it going? Dude, this is the first time he hasn't scared the shit out of me. Who the fuck is in here? Yeah, it's Saturday. Yeah, we went to Pachanga last night for Matthew's birthday.
Ooh.
It was a good time. The problem with Pachanga, and it's not necessarily a problem, is you gotta play with real money there. Elsinore has $10 tables. Pachanga's 25. And then what happens when we're playing on a $25 table and I start winning is all of a sudden it's a $50 table. And then, come on, there's no 6 in here? No tiny little 6mm? That's gonna be rough. But yeah, before you know it, you got a $50 hand down and it's a double and you got $100 on the table on that hand. And then you're sitting there going, fucking, please bust. Okay, you gotta take this fan motor off. Which means, Mr. Steering Wheel, you gotta fucking move out of the way, dude. Oh, fuck. Where does it come from? Where does it go? Oh, Kurt.
That's a harness.
Careful with that, because we're still into the ignition here. And then into the steering wheel. What I need is another fucking strap going this way.
Sure. No, it's right here.
What the fuck is this guy?
That is there's a big fucking flapper in there.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay. That made this a lot more challenging. Son of a fucking bitch. I got fucking Cotton Eye Joe stuck in my head for some reason. Yeah, that upper half. Well, that definitely just sits on there.
So there's 2 screws in the back that are going to be...
A bitch and a half?
I have an idea.
Uh-oh. Not a Nick idea.
Oh my ass. Really? You're a different size? Go fuck yourself.
This is messy. Sheesh. Yeah, see, that fucker had to come off. Otherwise, you would not be in there. Fucking, yeah, I don't think this part's going to go back on. I think this is going to be... Well, see, that's the shitty part, is it's also part of the fucking front facers.
Right.
So then, like, what'll happen is the front facers would just fucking...
Yeah, you could.
You know, it's not directional. It's not going to blow at you, but it's still going to fucking pump cold air into the truck.
Right.
What if...